Ez most mi volt?
Fejlődött a kardom valahogy.
Jó, meg lett a küldie, tudod.
Aha. Ez most mi van? Jó.
Those are nice shoes. But don't you think your grand's feet are cold without them?
Én vagyok
Ott van
fel.
My favorite things are music,
Okay.
Itt van egy Aurora világ. Ez blue volt.
You've acquired a full royal suit, which I have displayed in the place of honor. Which reminds me,
Huh?
I have to find somewhere else to store
Nem
my
tudom, most mi történt. Nagyon arcok, aztán egy megkerültem random.
Ja, mert kinyitottam egy ládát, és szerintem valami felvehető item volt benne, és azért dobott be oda.
Aha, lehet.
Volt itt egy kincses láda. Remélem ér majd egy csomó milliót az a gyémánt. Mert eddig elég szarul állunk.
Hát eléggé.
Azt kell, hogy mondjam. Nem túl rózsás a helyzet. Hogy mondom ezt mondtál?
Sivatag csillaga. Na mindjárt meg lesz a 100 pecsét, ott egy kulcs. Na ez meg egy... Jó! Kutya jelzi a világot is. Nekem legalábbis itt volt egyes halózban. Megvan a 100 egység. Most nem működik az egyszer nyitás. Itt volt a világ. Igazából mindegy.
Bent a sarokban. Én egy lábtetoválást kaptam.
Én is valami tetoválást kaptam. Amúgy.
Ami Aurora Right Leg Tattoo volt a neve.
Tattoo.
Zsémán.
Tattoo száma.
Nem tetszik neki, hogy elvettük azt a kavicsot.
Micsoda zene.
Ő nyomja. Na, összejött az végül.
Welcome to the
Izék akartam a Sanctuary-ből is oda tudok menni. Puskát felfejlesztünk költésre. Jó.
Fél pillanat. Mindjárt folytat, ez sok. Adjunk be egy kis paste-et.
Ha már ez megvan, akkor ennyi erővel szóval nem tudom melyik. Nem tudom, ez az Demon kapu.
Demon kapu. Ja. Ja, aminek meg kell mutatni az ötös valamit.
Now that's what I'm talking about! With that catastrophic instrument of death in your hands, you could bring an end to all conflict for all time. Well, it's now a foregone conclusion that war will soon be obsolete. So my work here is done. Ta.
Köszi. Egyes bolygó. Mi a fasz? katonai kabát.
Hát olyan magas. Vagy lassan, nem?
És más nem adott, csak
There's
egy
a new suit in
kabát.
your wardrobe. Oh, I do love the pomp and pageantry of a military uniform. I could do without the associated warfare, but still, very smart look.
Ez egy egész sweet, csak nincs ilyen sapkája. Na mindegy, az megvan.
Nekem mindegy.
Most már Obzonhoz kéne visszamenni. Hol a fenében? Itt a kastélyban.
It's more beautiful than I dared to imagine. And heavy, too. Our experts estimate it's worth a small fortune. Of course, now the question becomes, what do you wish to do with this fine stone?
200 000.
Shall I deposit the money
That's what your
from the sale
treasury
into the
donate.
treasury? Or perhaps you would prefer the funds were channeled into, let us say, a more personal account? A truly
Nem rossz amúgy
selfless
700
act.
000, hogyha
I
nullán
am
lennénk.
constantly in awe of your generous and noble spirit. Putting the safety of your people before your own reward. Bravo, your majesty. Bravo.
Na, 50 szépetség.
Ó,
The Treasury's health is robust, but we must always be wary of unnecessary expenditures and watch out for possible avenues of profit. With that in mind, I would like to discuss the thorny issue of child benefits, which were abolished under your brother's rule. There are vocal elements within the community who are
Lehetne
clamoring
ezt
for us to bring it
gyorsabban
back.
pörgetni,
In the
ezt
interests of the
vártuk rá.
Treasury and of the long-term welfare of the people,
Amúgy.
I have a counter-proposal. It's somewhat radical, but rather
tényleg jó
brilliant, if
lassan
you don't
pedig.
mind me saying.
Beszél most
We
gyorsul, de...
charge people for every
Ja
child
várjál,
they
hát
have.
nem a
This would
kincstából
keep the
került
population
volna.
low, but more
Akkor csak
importantly,
lépj vissza.
the Treasury.
Bezárja.
Is it really
Mi
fair
a
to bring
faszom
new
van
life
már?
into such an uncertain world? And won't that gold go to help the children who have already been born? Of
Csak
course,
ennyi
you may also
pénze.
choose to keep Logan's policies. The matter is entirely in your hands. Very good, Your Majesty. Why change things when they are going so well? Perhaps Logan was right in following this course of action. Shall we proceed with the rest of your appointments? Here is the royal agenda for the day.
Hát 294 nap van hátra.
Most végig ez fogom úgy menni,
As you
hogy
can
most
see,
itt
you have two audiences in the
értettem
throne
körök a
room. I've
királyságból.
heard rumors that Reaver's latest proposals are both
Jönnek,
scandalous
hogy
and
ide adjál
delicious.
pénzt, oda
It should
adjál
be
pénzt,
most
közben szerezzél pénzt
entertaining.
valahogy.
Nagyszerű.
If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I believe some... Fancy a bit of counting, do you? Have you some financial concerns?
Így már akkor jóval pluszba leszel. Lesz vagy 400 gold a 6,5.
kisületi amúgy.
Everything all right, Your Majesty?
At your orders, Mom.
Greetings.
All stand for the Queen.
Yay! Your Majesty, your wonderfulness, your munificence.
Ja. Most megint valamiről döntened kell.
Tényleg most jut eszembe amúgy, hogy az egyik démon kapu kinyílik, hogyha királynő vagyok. És az ad 1 millió goldot, ha jól van.
Akkor már meg tudsz menteni 1 millió embert.
This hearing
No.
concerns the future
Megint a
of the
kolbász
Bowerstone Shelter and Orphanage. Page will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city.
Az árvaház.
Reva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphans. And until we can change the whole world for the better, it will continue to be their only hope of survival.
Jó,
Isn't it the poor
nem
of this
sok.
city have suffered enough? We will renovate the shelter and orphanage.
The Bowerstone Shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your
Jövedelmezőbb lett
Majesty.
volna.
You've done the right thing.
Bocsánat, nyitni.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own.
Szennyvíz többleteinek kezelésére tett javaslatán volt.
Are you a beggar? Too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan?
Ja, ez volt az az
aching for
épület.
a bowl of gruel? Then come to Reva Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find food, beds, clothes, and even new parents. No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
Szóval nem érdekel, hogy
Today,
ki vagy.
you will deal with a pressing environmental issue, the disposal of the city's waste. Reva will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain aroma permeating the city of late, even more nauseating than usual. I fear it is not merely the stench of the underprivileged. Bowerstone is beginning to have a serious waste disposal
Most mit
issue.
csináljak?
We require an inexpensive and efficient solution, and I believe I have hit upon one. Now, currently, part of our waste is being disposed of in the Morningwood Marsh. With very little effort, Reva Industries could redirect all of the Bowerstone sewer system to flow directly into that region. As you know, it's a desolate place with no financial, cultural value to the kingdom. There can be little discussion as to the logic of this decision.
Hang on, this isn't right. Not right at all. We're all children of the soil. It's in our hearts, it's in our blood. It's under our fingernails. What I mean is, we're all equal when it comes to dirt, like. From dirt we come to dirt we go, yes? We who reside in Morningwood have as good a claim.
Morningwood is to be left unspoiled.
Pénzem.
We will find other ways to deal with Bowerstone's sewage problem.
The Queen has spoken. Morningwood shall not be used as a waste site. The Sanitation Committee will look into
Queen
safer
has
alternatives.
Groovy. You are like a majestuous eagle, Your Majesty. You are in touch with your inner innards.
Vagy
Granny
jó
Nature
lenne, ha
thanks you from the
ezekért
bottom
adnának
of her
6
heart.
millió.
A pity. I must admit I was rather looking forward to breathing fresh air, but I'm sure Your Majesty knows best. There is nothing as important as the health and hygiene of our citizens. As such, Riva Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Bowerstone Sewage Recycling Facility, because there can be no affluence without effluence.
Csak így azért nem értem ezt. Mert ugye most...
The day is almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what she wants.
Ah!
Mindenki nyomja, hogy úgy melletted állunk, úgy melletted állunk, azt mégis 6,5 millió lehetséges áldozata van a háborúnak.
De azt néztem, hogy akármennyi goldon van, mindig 6,5 millió az áldozat. Hátul ösvény.
Hát már ugye gondolom, lehet több pénzt kell összegyűjteni még.
Hát, ja, csak így honnan. Nem tudom egyébként, ez a démon kapu hol van. Azt írja, hogy Sunset House. És mi az a Sunset House?
Hello.
Naplementés ház.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Lehet, hogy az később lesz elérhető, vagy...
Majesty.
At your
service, my queen.
Greetings, madam.
Madam.
I trust you're well, madam.
My lady.
I collect all some great heroes like you. Queen. Can I have yours? Hello.
Any other business to attend to?
Ős állapot...
Erkölcs. Nagyon erkölcsös vagy, és nagyon vonzós, azt mondják. És nem vagy dagad.
Hol van az a kapu, ami...
Lásd meg neten.
Micsoda? Envy thumbnail. Shifting Sands. Mi a fasz?
A Shifting Sands az izébe van. Aurórába.
Vándorló homok, nem?
Ja. Úgy bizony.
Mondjuk... Nem is látok izét, amúgy démon kaput így sehol. Ja, várja, ott van Aurora városban. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy ez kinyílik-e, mert... Azt írja, hogy...
Látod, már csak 6 millió 300 000 áldozat.
Na, nagyszerű.
Hello to you, Your Majesty.
Is wise and fair.
the heroes of today. You are nothing like the noble heroes of old. They were righteous crusaders who killed and died in the service of all that was good. What are you then? Sort of good. You're... What happened to your kind? You can't commit. Everything's a grey area. No black or white. It's all so dreadfully unimpressive. Why bother being good or evil at all, if you're not going to take it all away? Embrace your nature, and feed it. Then come back to me when your journey is complete. I may just have something for you.
Me?
You're so near to perfection. So near, yet so far. Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
Ja, hogy még nincs elég morál. Hát jó, akkor nincs.
Now I can see that you mean business. But many people fall before they reach pure goodness.
Oh boy! Oh. Gorgeous! Oh.
Virtue is its own reward, of course. But if you get on with it and make that final push to absolute goodness, another reward would be all yours.
Jó, akkor ez nem fog majd kinyílni, csak azt hittem, hogy már maxol van ez az erkölcs, de akkor ezek szerint... Azt írja, hogy... Dedikálva kell legyen ez a morál ösvényem, és 100%-on kell lennie ugye a jónak, vagy a gonoszságnak. De akkor ezek szerint ez még nem 100%. Meg gondolom az erkölcs lenne az a morality. Jó, hát akkor nem. Találkozz Page az ellenállás főhadiszállásán.
Greetings, my lady. Oh, it's the great ruler.
Madam?
Wow, it's the queen!
Jó. Nem tudok leugrani. Bázd meg.
Baromságot, ami...
Hogy?
Hát, 6 millió goldot kész, és hát 6 millió 500.
It's not every day a queen walks into the rebel headquarters. You've changed the world since we last stood here.
You had a lot to do with it, Paige.
But we still haven't changed things enough. Without Logan's troops, crime is becoming a serious problem. There's one man in particular, Nigel Ferret. He's making this city his own. Every criminal in Bowstone reports to him now. He's too powerful for me to deal with, and he's not easy to find. But I know how you can get to him. Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
A kocsmát akarják kiravulni. Oké.
Ez egy nagy terv. Kocsma az fontos dolog. Azt kell csinálni, hogy meg kell venned egy csomó ilyen ingatlant, be kell kapcsolva adni a izét, Fable-t, hogy pörögjön a pénz.
Hát ahogy kb. Mert offline-ban nem hozzák a pénzt. Mi van így?
Gold. Várj, itt volt valahol az idő.
Can't believe it's you!
Goblin.
A new
school's opened, has it?
Oh,
well, as long as it keeps the kids off the streets, I don't care what they do.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Meg most, mi van, ha meghal ennyi civil, akkor...
Hát, hogy vagy király, hogyha nincs aki fölött uralkodj? Aki nyilván minden ember.
Jó, csak ez a vége a játék, hogy meghal mindenki, az jó.
Hát nyilván nem mond benne, hogy meghalljon mindenki. Lent volt az egyik gnóm, nem? Amit nem tudtál szétlőni.
Nem tudom, hol volt.
My lady.
Hogy tisztelegnek, köcsögök.
If it were up to me, no one would ever get sick. They'd just die, starting with you!
Mondjuk nem tudom, mit beszél.
Are you lost?
Az egy gnóm volt pedig.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The Queen, no less. Have at her, fellas.
Look at the money bags on this one! We're gonna be...
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an unauthorised individual.
You remind me of an old friend. He was a twit, just like you.
Seeing you
brings back memories of wanting my eyes gouged out.
Oh, wow. Hello.
It's a great day to be alive.
You scared me.
And a better day to kill. This is my favorite season. I love the snow.
What do you call that?
And that's when most people die.
You're a very nice person.
I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Rest all egyébként. Na, és akkor... Igen? Hát ez a videót a másik hősnek az anyja.
It's the great ruler.
Már ott a Fable 2-ben már ilyen 100 millió lehetnek.
You again. It does tend to obviate the entire objective of maintaining a secret hideout if your enemies can simply infiltrate whenever they've the inclination. Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you expeditiously.
Huh?
Killer! Fast!
I love killing rich folk like you, lad. It's something. Yikes. Sure wish me vests were a bit more bulletproof. Try and parry her, you bloody fool. You missed.
Nem lehet. Egy kapu van. Te kell lopni mindent. Ki kell fosztani őket.
My dear Bob, you're a ruthless crook and a big booby as well. And
Please
since
set
you
me
are a ruthless crook, I'm not signing this letter so that I can remain anonymous. Yours, Arthur.
Oh, the skunky scummer was looking.
Ez is kulcs van.
Ó, megvan a 10. ezüst kulcs.
Ez volt a 29.
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain. Even should it transpire that you vanquish my associates, this door is completely impenetrable. In addition to which, this cell contains a secret egress through which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
This is all you've got. You fancy that?
You haven't lost your touch. I'm surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my superlative intellect notwithstanding, it would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
That pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency. Let me go free, and the money is yours.
As far as I'm concerned, you can stay in there and rot. But that's for the Queen to decide.
Vesztegetés visszautasítása -0.
Az akkor nem veszik össze, utasíts vissza.
You royal miscreant! This grievous malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
Ez meg pedig volt ott egy láda, én láttam.
Na, már megint van egy csomó pénzed. Így még akár meg is lehet a izé.
I'm sorry to say we are falling well short of expectations. The treasury holds nowhere near enough gold. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision on Albion's drinking laws. Under Logan's rule, our citizens are restricted in the amount of alcohol they can purchase per day. As you can imagine, this has proved a rather unpopular measure. And yet many respected members of the community think the law does not go far enough. They would like alcohol consumption wholly abolished among the commoners. They feel, rather reasonably, that it leads to improper behavior and raucous public spectacles. These concerned nobles are willing to pay handsomely for the change in policy. Meanwhile, the commoners themselves would like the restrictions completely lifted, claiming they infringe upon their freedom and their rights. You cannot please everyone, Your Majesty, but you must make a decision.
Hát szerintem csak tarts fent a korlátozást. Ne legyen az, hogy tilalom, de ne is legyen.
Perhaps this is not the time to be implementing radical new measures. It will give both the gentry and the rabble something to complain about. Who knows? It may take their minds off their impending doom. Let us move on to other matters, Your Majesty. You have a busy day in the throne room ahead.
Ja. És várjak, pedig újra megnyitásnál. Persze. Csak ugoristól csak sára tett javaslatot, találkozz egy érdekelt és vagyonos polgárral.
Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
There are new items available in the sanctuary shop. Fancy a bit of counting, do you? Just doing a bit of bookkeeping, eh?
Hogy az Istenitnál. Ja, tényleg még a izétek volt. Megnézzük. Ja. Tényleg egyébként az erkölcs az most nagyobb, mint a vonzerő. Egy kicsit. Akkor az megy még feljebb. Értem.
At your command. Wow! At your orders.
Ah, it's our mighty queen.
Her Majesty, the Queen of Albion.
Sentenced to death at these things. That'll be exciting.
Today, you decide on the status of the Brightwall Academy, Your Majesty. Samuel will speak for the town and its scholars. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, it was your mother who opened the doors to Albion's greatest seat of learning. Under her rule, knowledge and culture flourished, and so did the people of Brightwall. I ask only that you return to the wisdom of those days. Your brother closed the academy down, but it is in your hands to restore it.
There is no greater proponent of the arts than myself, and I celebrate knowledge in all its forms. But our people are frightened and confused. The last thing they need is knowledge. Allow them to benefit of ignorance. Let only those who are truly prepared make use of the academy. The elite of our society will pay handsomely to indulge in erudition.
But only the rich will be able to afford to learn.
Precisely. Why give wisdom away when one can charge for it?
What do you wish to do, Your Majesty?
Amúgy egyébként tök érdekes, ilyen polgárpukkasztó, most pont egy ugyanolyan izé benne, a csávó.
Will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Brightwall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free center of learning.
Stb. River meg mondja, hogy csak a gazdagoknak tegyük
This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well, I will make the arrangements at once.
És ugyanez vagy most a mostani felsőoktatással is, hogy aki tudod csóró, de mondjuk tehetséges lenne úgymond, meg stb. És hát nem tehetik meg a szülei, hogy beírassák főiskolára, vagy egyetemre, vagy valamilyen iskolába. Itt tényleg csak a gazdagok mennek oda. Azért van benne jó pár ilyen polgárpukkasztó dolog.
From the most impoverished genius to the wealthy. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
The court summons Page and Riva. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Riva will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources, I fear it would be impractical. Instead, we have no choice but to dam the river and drain the lake of all water. Once that is done, we will have a ready-made quarry, ripe for the plucking. It will be a pity to disfigure the landscape so close to my former home, but it is a sensible course of action in light of our current needs.
Bower Lake is the last piece of natural beauty remaining in Bowerstone. It belongs to our history and should be protected. Don't take it away from us. You'll be taking away part of this city's soul with it.
Oh, really?
Now that we've finally freed the people of this city, are we going to destroy the one place they can find peace?
The decision is yours to make.
Paige is right. We must protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
The Queen has ruled. Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the Crown.
Mindent a népért, nem?
Thank you. Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of gold? I bow to your greater wisdom.
Egyébként ugye azért én legalábbis úgy csinálnám, hogy most tudjuk, hogy egy év múlva jönnek, csak nyilván a játék nem tudom, hogy ezt engedi, meg szerintem nem engedi, hogy most beszedném a sok pénzt, megvédjük az embereket, aztán meg visszaadnám. Hogy így fogalmazzak.
Ja, csökkentenénk az adókat.
I trust the court was not too dull today. In any case, I'm confident your final task will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury. Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty.
Meg vagyok.
Look, I know where the thief is. He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand you want to recover what you've lost, but those woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it. Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. I so wanted to make a contribution to the noble cause. What's the use of a priceless heirloom if we're all going to perish in who knows what frightful way? I had taken the statuette out of the family vault, ready for your visit, only for a common thief to take it in broad daylight. Can you believe it, Your Majesty? Beware the woods, Your Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
Valami szobrot kell visszaszerzni.
Ajjaj, az előző hősről készült szobrot.
Keresd meg a tolvajt. Oké.
It's a final countdown. Van itt valami quest. Oké.
Looking for the statue, Your Majesty? Follow the white ballerine.
Na jó, kövessük a fejjel farkot.
Teleportált, aztán eltűnt.
Valami olyasmi.
Valami. Semmi.
Valaki gondolom már, hogy elejére kifarmolja a 6 millió goldot.
Hát lehet úgy kellett volna. Ezt tudjuk.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment there I thought you were a Belverine. Damn things are always trying to get through our defenses. We burn silver nitrate in those lamps to keep them out. Kills them pretty quick if they hang around for too long. If a lamp goes out, well, I don't like to think what might happen then. One went out just recently, but we got it lit again fast. The man responsible, this bloke Connor, got punished. Severely. Before he disappears into the forest, he tells us there's gonna be a reckoning. He's probably in 25 different stomachs right now. That's my reckoning. You can come on out, everyone. It's safe.
Meg is vetted a házat?
Nem. Felújítottam.
Ah, it's our mighty queen. Hello.
Ezek már meg vannak véve.
Ja.
My old bed was falling apart, so I had it hauled off. Now I need a new one.
I think you want Brightwall. I heard they're having a sale.
This is going to be a turning point for Brightwall.
Sure is a beautiful day. Except where you're standing.
Ezt is szétlőttem már.
My lady.
Madam?
Always a joy to see you, your royal grandness.
Ja. Igen, eltelt az idő.
Did you hear there was talk of turning Bower Lake into a quarry?
Hello, Your Majesty.
Barátunk.
Hát hagyjad, hogy menjen a izé.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting you. You've been through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back and condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice. But enough about that. You're here for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would.
Yeah.
And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate lanterns. Then the village will get a taste of justice. The choice is yours. And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you. Ah, well. I suppose it was too much to hope for. Still, your choice won't save the village. Now that I'm the leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, get the blood flowing.
Vad var sån? Hova jöttem van el amúgy.
Az a kettő akart megölni.
Megtámadták a falut.
Aha.
De azt választottad, hogy ne támadják meg.
Hát én azt mondtam, hogy megvédem a falut. Attól ők meg megtámadják.
You are stronger than I imagined, Your Majesty, but not strong enough. Prepare yourself for death.
Wendigo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You saved us from certain destruction. We're in your debt. You'll always be welcome here, should you wish to return. Connor had this on him. It looks like a Balverine. It's yours if you want it.
Impressive.
Your
Majesty.
Okay.
It's the great ruler. Hello.
We have to keep an eye on the survivors, especially those who were bitten.
Menjünk vissza, aztán én kilépek.
Okay. Na.
Ja.
Jaj, nem vagy még itt.
You're back! Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course she did. She is...
You found it? Oh! I can barely contain my tears. Excuse me, Your Majesty.
A magnanimous gesture indeed. Your subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Okay.
Tudunk menni oda, ahol azokat a ládákat lehet nyitogatni?
Milyen ládák?
Hát a skilles ládákat.
Persze.
Ki tudnék nyitni egyet. Lehet kettőt is.
Ez a 6 milliós...
With a fatidic attack not far away now, it is most encouraging to see the Treasury doing so well. It makes one feel safer. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold, actually. As for today's first order of business, you have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself in. Logan's policies always kept our cities on the edge of bankruptcy, and the panic caused by the fast-approaching darkness has only exacerbated the situation. I'm afraid the only way to stop this slide into ruin is to bail out Bowerstone's financial institutions. The people are looking at you to save them from economic disaster. But remember that doing so may condemn them to a much darker, bloodier fate. What shall we do, Your Majesty?
Ja, hogy akkor most mínusz 500.
Ezt rád bízom. Ebben sajnos nem tudok ítélkezni.
You are such a giving, magnanimous person. Very well, I will make the arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the treasury will not easily recover. I only hope we haven't thrown away our chances of survival. Of course, you could always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds. Shall we proceed with today's agenda?
Hogy?
Hogy lehetett hivatalosan ilyen fordítást kiadni?
Ja, komolyan. Nem tudom, magyar az nem... Ó, már csak 121 nap van hátra! Várjuk valami fényesen.
Kaelin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne.
Nem gyűlik össze a pénz.
Igen, csak hát most hány napot várjak, hogy összegyűjjön 6 millió.
Hát, nem tudom. Abszolút, ebben nem tudok tanácsot.
Na ide akart rájönni.
Aha. 196 ponton van.
Vagyok, akkor ezt kinyitom.
Nem is látok semmit, kiégez ezt a telefonál.
Oké, és elkezdett a hangrétségnél indokolatlanul. Pengék varázslat. Ja, legyen.
Jó sok ládám itt maradt.
Nekem is van egy pár pénz.
Itt eddig megvan minden. Jöjjetek meg a boltok.
Na jó. Nem tudom, hogy érted, hogyha ilyen van benne, hogy hard, hát akkor nem, meg lehet én is jobban megcsináltam volna a fordítást. Érdekes.
Ott van.
Érdekes, hogy meg úgy van, hogy hagyd el. Hát akkor ott meg miért lett hadd? kinyitottad a ládákat, amiket akartál? Nem.
6 darab láda maradt itt, amit nem nyitottam ki, meg ez a 2. Azt hiszem, ha jól számoltam. Szóval egy gold az egy ember élete a játék szerint.
Hát úgy tűnik, igen.
Jó, én kilépek.
Oké. Nem, akkor én meg nyomok egy mentésbe, azt szerintem mentett amúgy is.
Shaving van.
Jó, hát akkor majd valahogy megpróbálom összeszedni ezt a 6 milliót. Nem tudom, hogy ez hogy fog sikerülni.
Na úgy hagyod a konzolt, hogy megy a játék és pörgeti a pénzt, akkor mennyi pénzt fog ütén csinálni x idő alatt?
Hát, biztos lesz benne, hogy 6 millió az...
Hát nem, de
azt
most is
nem lesz meg.
játszottunk. Most is azért, hogy játszottunk, mint egy 2 óra alatt azért jó pár százezer összejött.
Hát, jó, majd kiderül, hogy lesz. Jó, akkor ennyi volt már a stream. Úgyhogy jó pihenést.